All right, so I'm going to make a beat with my MPC Live Mark II. I have a couple records right here. Actually, I have two records. One record, I want to just strip off some drums, and then another record where I want to put some sample chops on top of that. I did a video, my previous video, of me just soloing out certain stems using stem separation, and so many of you were upset that I did not solo out drums. So in this video, we're actually going to look for some drum breaks right here. Let's get right into it and have some fun. All right, we got some drums right here. I'm gonna go ahead and name this DRM. Hit do it. Let's go edit. I'm just selecting the start point. Once I have that selected, I'm gonna go to process. Now I'm gonna move pretty fast. I don't wanna show all this in detail. There is a video I did previously. If you wanna watch that one, I'll leave a link somewhere up here so you guys go ahead and jump over to that one. I'm gonna go ahead and stem this out. I'm actually not going to put this on a program. I just want the separate stems. So I'm gonna hit do it, and then I'll just go through my sample pool library. So if I go up here where my sample editor is at, if I bang through, as a matter of fact, if I double tap right here, you'll see that it got my drums, which is the main sample that we got, and we stemmed it out into 4 separate stems. So we have bass, drums, other, and vocals. I want the drums, so I click on that, and right here we have the drums. You'll notice that the volume of this got very small because with vocals, bass, and other elements, it sounds louder. So right now that I only have the drums by itself, I'm gonna go ahead and hit process, and I'm gonna normalize this so I could bring this up to a healthy level. Cool. I'm going to go from trim to chop mode, and I'm actually going to go to regions since we selected 4 or 2 bars that is equal to 8 beats, and select 8 regions. So now we have awesome. Go to shift, convert, and now we have this as our drums program. Oh, that actually sounds really nice. I'm going to drop this down to about, let's go to 83 beats per minute, and I want to record this on the sequence. Now, since I stemmed these out, I want to add some punch and some presence to the drums. So I'm going to go to this program, the drums program, which I have right here. And in the inserts, I'm going to add SP12, and then I'm going to add the the MPC 60. I feel like with both of these, it sounds so nice. Whew. That sounds really good. Okay, now that we have those drums sequenced out, I want to jump into this other record that I have right here. We're going to stem out one of these tracks. By the way, if you guys enjoy this setup that I have right here, I have my MPC and my vinyl, my record player, which is the Audio-Technica LP60. I'll leave a link to this setup that I have down in the description of this video, which I have tons of links to sounds. So if you want to pick up any audio gear, a beat making setup, check out my links. I have from MPC to cables that I use to this record player, the cables that you're going to need, anything you might need. Go down to the links, pick it up from Zounds, and you can set up any type of payment plan, and they ship this out to you meanwhile you start paying. They don't do no background check, so go ahead and check that out if you guys want to start making some music. All right, so now that we have those drums, I'm actually going to listen to this record. Let's see what we have right here. Hopefully it's not too dirty. God. Oh my goodness. That sounds awesome. All right, let's go ahead and select this. Woo. All right, let's process this, discard. And I do want to do stem separation because his voice comes in on the last 4 beats, which I don't know if I want to take out his voice or maybe I just want to lower down his voice. In any other way, I'm going to process this program editor in our second tab right here, and let's listen to his vocals. I'm actually going to drop out the vocals. I'm going to lower down his vocals. Yeah. This is really cool. There's times where I don't want to delete the entire vocals, but I wish I could just lower them down a bit where they're not too distracting. Right here, I mean, it sounds good if I take off his vocals, but it also sounds good if I just lower it down. I'm going to go ahead and just lower down his vocals. Once I have that right there, I'm gonna go to this pencil icon and I'm gonna flatten this pad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and process this. I'm gonna go from trim to manual chop mode, and we'll just start chopping this up. And now we have those chops right here. Woo. Oh, okay, let's drop those drums. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and select all and add tail length to these chops right here. Okay. I gotta stop. Okay. I don't know if I've said this before. I might have said this before, but one thing that I love, one thing that I pay attention to is bass lines. Bass lines are so powerful. If you find a good bass line on a sample, just to be able to play with that bass line, like, I don't even know if I make sense right now, but being able to have that in the tip of your fingers as you're performing on top of that drum break, oh my goodness, this sounds so good. I gotta lay that down before I forget. Whoa. I'm gonna double length this. I'm so sorry, but I cannot hide my excitement right now just hearing this right now. On the second or on the last beat right here, or bar, I want to select this. This one I want to boom. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. Oh, okay. Since I'm using drum breaks from a different record, I'm actually going to, I want to add Mother Ducker or some sort of pumping effect. So if you're using drum breaks and you don't have that kick or that one shot to trigger the ducking, you go to your, what is this, our sample. I'm going to go right here and I'm actually going to open up, where is this, Air Pumper. Air Pumper is kind of like a Mother Ducker. I engage that and you'll hear how it sounds right now. Woo. God, I want to only do it every other quarter. All right, right there is two elements. Well, actually, it's kind of three. It's our drums, our sample, and that sample just has such a mean bass line underneath it where I'm going to leave it the way it is. I don't want to scratch that off and add my own bass line. I don't think I'm going to beat the way it sounds already, especially coming from vinyl. It always sounds deeper, punchier, just a lot more depth in what I'm sampling versus anything else I touch in my computer, YouTube, iTunes, or anything like that. This sounds so much better. Now, one thing I do want to make clear is stem separation. It might not be for everybody. You don't have to have it in your MPC. I know a lot of people are saying they have plugins already, and there's other plugs that could do this. That's great. Myself, I did try out Serato Stems a few months back. It was great. It was fun, but I just didn't like the fact that I had to use a third-party plugin and learn how to use that. I want to stay home. I want to stay with inside of my MPC, not have to learn something else. So for someone like me, and I'm just speaking personally, this is awesome to have inside of my home, of my unit. I don't want to go out through another plugin to do this type of separation. So if you have not heard already, it is an add-on that you could download on your MPC. Right now is in the desktop MPC version, but in a few months it will be released in standalone units. So be on the lookout for that. You do not have to have it. It's only $10 or $9.99. So if anybody wants to try it out, $10 is really nothing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this beat. I had so much fun doing this. I really love how this came out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch y'all on our next video. Peace.